Rewind 94.3, this is Unsigned, and I'm Jill Elinor, and today I only have the band Young Buddy in studio. So Max and Curtis, what kind of music is Young Buddy?
We're pretty much pop rock. You know, we fit confidently into that genre.
All right. And who else is in the band?
We have a drummer named Ed, and that's it, just the three of us. Me, Max, and Ed.
So
Yeah.
I'm guessing Edward.
Edward, yeah.
You have
Edmund
such
Fitzgerald,
a lame
actually.
name in
Me?
this cool, like, Maxwell and Edward Curtis. Like,
Curtis?
I don't know. I'm just,
My middle name is William, if that helps.
yeah, you're just Curtis.
I mean, we call him Kurtz, so, like, it's a little cooler,
With a
but...
C. Sometimes a pizza guy calls me Critis.
Critis?
Yeah, like Critis.
Does he have, like, an accent?
No, he thought I did, I guess.
I guess let's go into the first song. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah. What is that about?
Oh, what do you mean about? Well, the catchline is, what do you mean when you say you love me? So it's about clear communication is really important to me. Are you okay?
So if somebody tells you, I love you, Curtis.
Yeah.
You're like, what does that mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I am enamored. There is a chemical in my head that I'm like, geez, I think I'm in love with you.
It's, there's 5 main types of love. And there's brotherly love, and there's agape love, and there's filial love. And I just want to know which one it is, because sometimes people say, I love your genes. That's not the same thing as when they say, I love you as my soulmate, right? It's different things. I love my brother a different way than I love my girlfriend.
See, I was just about to ask her, are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Has she said love yet?
Yes.
Okay, then, like,
I'd
when
hope
she
so.
says, I love you, Curtis, are you like,
Just like that.
do you mean my
That's
genes?
exactly how she sounds.
Or do you mean like brotherly love? Or
Oh,
we
I'm
just...
constantly questioning her.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just
Okay.
assaulting her with questions.
Okay. Max, do you tell him that you love him?
I actually do. I love Ed and I love Curtis very much. They're brothers to me. I've known Ed for close to 15, 16 years. Curtis is a new one in my life, but they're the inner circle family to me. So I would do anything for them.
He
I
might
love
be
them.
in love with you, though.
He probably is.
What do you mean by that love?
I love him as a brother.
Okay.
Not as a father.
No.
Yeah, not as a sister?
No.
We have to be clear here.
I've never had a sister, so I don't know that type of love.
I could be your sister.
Yeah. Thank God you don't have sisters. We're just mean. All right. Yeah, okay. So what do you mean what do you mean by when you say you love me? Mm-hmm. So when she said, oh, I love you, you were like, what do you mean?
No. Well, actually, yes. Okay. Yes. I was in high school. I was pretty down with the system in high school, So I was questioning everything, and I was getting on people's backs about everything. And the only reason it's worked this long is because she had so much patience for me, because I was not easy to deal with, especially those first few years.
So anything else about what do you mean?
Well, we wrote the song last year. It was one of the first songs we wrote together. Let's see, we had a guitarist, Matt, who wrote a lot of the parts, and then I took it home after Ed added his drum bits, and Max did some mixing because he's really good in the studio.
The song's actually about 2 years old. We started writing it about a year before we met Curtis.
Joined.
Matt and I would sit down in my home studio, and we started writing the song when COVID first hit, because we actually started off playing being a cover band in the Detroit area, whatever. But when COVID hit, we couldn't do that, so we wanted to continue doing music, so Matt and I sat down and we ended up writing the backbone for What Do You Mean, gave it to Curtis, and then we have a team of songwriters and team of producers and mix engineers and management where we took it through that process, and it kind of got broken down to a straight pop song, and then we went to another producer and made it a little bit more to the rock side of things, and that's basically how the song was born. It took 2 years or so.
It took a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a long time.
It was one of the first pop songs I ever wrote. I used to do, alt rock in high school, that kind of thing. And then I was
system.
Yeah, get out of my system. And then I was a worship pastor, so it took a hard left turn. And then I dropped that and moved over to college and started doing this. But I looked up online what the most popular words were in pop music because I wasn't sure where to start. And if you go in order, the most popular word is you, of course. Then the second most popular is I. And then the third most popular is love. It's like we use this word in almost every single pop song. Are we actually digging deep into what love means? Or are we just throwing it around because we know that it makes people happy? So I wanted to write a song about that.
I guess we're going to take a listen to What Do You Mean by Young Buddy on Rewind 94.3. Woo!